And hello, guys. Oh, for fuck's sake. Good start. Right. So I'm back to playing Millennium Dawn, and I'm playtesting the missile branch again. And yeah, I left off on kind of a cliffhanger where I was about to invade Sweden. Or well, in 200 days I was gonna invade Sweden, but yeah, I had to go. Right. Mm, and yeah, if I recall correctly, I was all caught up on technology for now. Yep, yep, yep. Mm, yeah, I might as well do the research then. Right, and let's go. And how long till I can actually try? Oh, fuck's sake. Damn Swedish, damn Finnish people. Well, let's just. I just want to actually minimize all stuff that I'm not gonna use anyway, so there's not a whole lot of clutter, clutter in my decisions app. Right, and I still have the bailout to seeing my economy is not doing great. Yeah, it's horrible. But if I remember correctly, I've done it before where I just rolled through them, even though they had Finland. I really hope I'm not getting wrecked because that would be a really useless playtesting if I didn't actually get to the point where I got to playtest some more. Like I haven't even gotten to the point. I just got a few satellites up. That's it so far. Oh, and I just remembered one of the developers told me that I needed the same kind of satellite. I need 25. Quick math, that's 8. So, yeah, Finland got a huge army as well because of Russia, like the history with Russia. So I need 8 ComSats. And I might as well just get some more. No. Bödeske. Well, I'm not pansexual at least. Minus 10 IQ. Is that to yourself or what, Wiggy? Yeah, no, you're never gonna get into the kitchen. Those, I'm never gonna be invited to dinner at your place, but that's for sure. I'm bringing my own cutlery then. Well, that smells weird. That's gonna be the strangest. Yeah, no, that's gonna be the strangest trip to America when I bring my own cutlery to go to America. I'm sure the custom agents won't mind. Mm, all right, my army is actually growing quite nicely. Yeah. Shut up, Biggie. I'm not gonna instant justify. That's the same. I had someone else go in and say why I didn't just auto finish focus trees and such. But the problem with that is you're gonna miss a lot of. Oh, hello, Evac. You're gonna miss a lot of playtesting if you just rush through it. Like my Israel playthrough, that was legit 24 hours. Your name seems familiar, Evac. Are you from the Discord? No, and that I can see that every time I playtest your stuff, bird. I feel like this is your guys' way of getting back at me when I'm finally streaming because of all the times I've wrecked you guys. Yeah, I just started the stream. Also, okay, Bird. Now you're gonna see another thing that you might not like that I've been exploiting. And I don't think I actually reported this because I've been exploiting it so much. Like, you can default, and who's gonna attack you when you default, that's influenced by who actually got influence on your country. So if you get it low enough, or just in general don't have anyone influencing you, you can default, and then there's no downside other than your economic cycle being low. Like when I played Israel, I defaulted 4 times during that game because I weren't managing my economy at all. Well, there should be some downside to defaulting other than the economic cycle, I think, because otherwise it feels a little easy to just manage your economy by just keep on defaulting. That way you never have to actually manage your economy. That was what I did with Israel. I just didn't care at all. Yeah, exactly. Just some sort of downside because right now I'm just trolling through. Oh right, and this was another thing. I saw this event before, but I clicked it before actually getting to you. But because I'm already at full healthcare, I'm just only getting positives by accepting, while only getting negatives by denying. Also, it just says accept demands. So that's like a double flawed event. Because I think it should at least be like you get minus political power by the positive. It's so easy that you're actually in here because that way. Oh, I shouldn't do the IMF default bailout because that'll ruin my the opinion of me. Mm, and propaganda again. Let's see. 100 days, just about. So, yeah, I know. I know, Bert, because that's the usual thing. Like if you got it maxed out with the focus trees as well. But you should just get it should just give you minus political power. Can't you just do it if it's maxed out? Then say it gives minus 300 or something like that. Ah, will another event actually pop up then, or will it just? Because the problem is, otherwise you can like halt your labor unions actually growing. All right. I'm actually Vicky, I'm actually a little in doubt because I believe I actually beat Sweden and Finland before, but I'm not completely sure. So this is actually gonna be fun to see. I know I've beaten Sweden plenty of times, but I don't know if I've actually beaten them both at once. Yeah, hello Hemu, and I got an entourage with me. Bird is here as well. Banana on pizza against who? Sweden or Finland? Is that a meme that I don't know about? Is that a boomer meme? Of course, it's a boomer meme. That's a self burn, Vicky. But like that's the best part about having such high crime rates in Sweden. That you'll actually have a lot of war running around. A lot of people actually having weapons if you try to invade. Yeah, that's true. But as Vicky as Vicky said, the problem with that would be like invading somewhere like Russia, because it would just tank the game when they spawned. Well, Bert, in the earlier stream I had today, Vicky already talked about like being able to spawn reserves when you were invading, and I believe it's a good idea, but the implementation is gonna be kind of problematic. Yeah, exactly. But like, what we were talking about is like if it should be done properly, it should be like some sort of percentage of your population or something like that. So the huge nation, like imagine invading China, like the population spawn militia, that would be insane. Also, I never suggest stuff like this in the development channels anymore. After Carl just said, then code it, because I'm not gonna do that. That's Monster. I got two different ones today. I really actually I stopped drinking a lot of both energy drinks and cola, but then when I'm up working out, I'll end up saying, "Oh well, fuck it, I only live once," and then decide to actually get some anyway. Mm. Like the problem with me, like some of the things you often mock me about, Bert, is actually min maxing. But another thing is, I also do stuff just because it doesn't like look proper. And like, if a bunch of militia just spawned, the first thing I would do was to delete them to get the equipment, and then to get the manpower into my manpower pool, and then make some proper units instead. Because that's how I work. Also, what I'm gonna say, Vicky? No, Vicky. And that's why you know it's good. Like, just imagine if we launched the econ rework without having me playtested. How many things I could have it could have fucked up. All right, guys. So you guys ready? I haven't even done my navy probably. Uh, and I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move, because I once read you should patrol with light ships and you should convoy with small ships, and that's just what I do. And let's try to steamroll. And right, is everyone attacking from the same direction? The Swedish unit is there. They just don't know how to fight, like in real life. Maybe I should actually put some guys over here, so they can actually continue forward. Vicky, I'm using Marines because Bird have never fixed that Marine units is just a pure upgrade from. Oh wait, what? Bird might have fixed this. Okay, Bird did fix it. I just didn't bother to look because I figured that he wouldn't fix it. Like Marines used to be just superior. The only thing different was a little more CC equipment and then more organization cost. Oh, for fuck's sake, but now I have to rethink my strategies. Yeah, they still have more organization, but the other guys got other stuff. Oh, now the Swedish units are actually arriving. Let's see if we can. Oh, look how many people don't like Sweden. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I also prefer to use Marines on still, even though they've been balanced. But just now it's not a pure upgrade. That was what I disliked about it. And construction. Like, these guys are really holding out though. What is the railgun meta? I haven't heard about that. Mm, this might actually become a problem. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, you can lose carriers too. Yeah, like why would I ever use a carrier? I don't care about naval stuff. Mm. So this is actually gonna become a problem now. The invasion started out so well. The problem is these guys ain't getting their ass kicked. And that's kind of annoying. And we'll just adjust the front line to make sure my units don't get caught. Mm. Slap railguns in his ship and then just fuck. But I never. What units can actually put on railguns? Because I usually only use corvettes. Yeah, I bet that that they can be beautiful, but the problem is that I rarely actually care about my navy. Like there's so little incentive for me to actually care about the naval stuff, seeing as most of the time my armor will do what it can. Oh, then getting wrecked right now. This is not going as planned. Ah, supply is one of the problems. Yeah, I know. Of course you hope that, Vicky. Oh, this is gonna be a major problem. But why are they not doing this? How are they unable to actually take down these two guys? Yeah, my plan was to pull back. Ah, fuck's sake. But I noticed too late, like, usually when I do this move, it's pretty quick to actually take out these guys. Mm, what are they actually doing? Ah, that's why. For fuck's sake. Yeah, that's also kind of a problem. And nope. Nope. Like I'm both fighting Sweden and Finland. Oh, wait, did they actually? Yeah, they actually called in Finland. So I'm both fighting Sweden and Finland at the same time. I don't know why they keep trying to run through this area though. Ah, it's because I'm pushing. Mm. I only have one. Nah, I'm not really in a good spot. I know. It's really horrible, actually, to be honest. I don't know why this is taking so long. This might be the Swedish gangs that Viggo was talking about. Oh yeah, that's true. But that's the only problem with doing that is I could put another. Mm, yeah. I do it here because out here I need another more naval superiority. So I'd rather put up a new port. Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna pull entirely back because for some reason the Swedes don't know how to push. They could have destroyed me by now. Can I take that down? No, I can't. Oh, fuck's sake. Uh, oh wait, they actually pulled out of that port. Oh, but now they're actually pushing. Oh, my IFVs might be destroyed if they keep getting fucked like that. Wait. Ah, for fuck's sake. I didn't spot that port fast enough. It's not just for me. Well, Evac, if you're interested in working for free, that's for sure. But I'm not at the point where I'm actually I'm gonna buy new stuff. So wait, I got a port. And why can't I do this? Oh, there. Mm, now they just need to not lose it. And why are they pulling back? Why are they pulling back? Mm. I'm using different risks, but because of no step back. So my IFVs are planned to be fighting in the forest, and that the supply, what's it called, reinforcement factor was I was told was 42. And while my special forces are primarily going to be fighting in mountains once I get past Sweden, then they were 25. Mm. Yeah, but I'm a little in doubt how much they actually fixed because usually when I tell Birds to do stuff, he doesn't actually do it that quickly. So there's so much stuff that you're told that he might actually already have done. This is gonna be a problem. Oh, but I finally took. I'm gonna take the other port in a moment. Yeah, exactly, Hamo. I keep getting annoyed with him, and he just never listens. Oh, come on. I actually lost a battalion. So I can't remember if armored cavalry. Is that mechanized? Yeah, it is. Wait, but it's mechanized. Is that IFV as well? Behave, bird. You know you love me. Hmm. And if you could stop trying to attack them, that would be awesome. Oh, and an accidental encirclement. That's nice. And what else? Let's just push for some more supply. Yeah, Hamo, I did those well in Steam, but the combat width makes you unable to actually do that properly anymore. And who's pulling back? You're moving over there instead. Oh damn, you're riding a lot. Like, Bert, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, that's why I'm telling you not to ask me to do stuff with the naval because I have no idea what they do. I put them in a position to protect this, and that's what I expect my navy to do. Everything else, I have no idea what they're gonna do about. I'm patrolling with light ships because I've been told that's good for actually spotting and engaging. Yeah, but I was told to for the good ship what not the good ships, the big ships to do strike force because they are too fuel heavy. Yeah, I'm seeking out like if something gets into these waters, they need to die. That's why I put on patrol. All right, and he became mechanized. So who do I actually want to get rid of? All right, the recovery guy. Oh, I can't. I don't have the command power right now. Yeah, I got convoy striking as well on submarines. But that'll also reduce his experience gained. Want it? And how did this actually go? Oh, I still lost a lot more troops than they did. I forgot to go total war. And so let's see if I can actually push back some. But the worst part is because I'm still part of the European Union, I don't have core on Skåne. So it's actually gonna be horrible to just stay here. Yeah, that's not a good push. Do you ever actually? No, it's fine, Hammer. I'm just like, I'm not really that interested in Navy, as I said, especially not playing as a nation as Denmark. If I was playing as Ireland or Britain, I care for it, but as long as I can actually just protect my ports and then just full on face roll down the enemy, then I can't really be bothered with the Navy. I only just recently started figuring out how much the Air Force actually mattered. And Bird, have you ever actually done work? Well, I played Ireland, Ireland once or twice. Now, well, like I took some time. That's why I remember reading, but this is a long time ago. I don't know if it was before Man the Guns, but I just remember getting told that submarines should do convoy raiding, light ships should do patrolling, and then heavy ships should be doing strike force. And that was how you basically should order your ships around. And that's usually what I just do. A lot of the times, if I just spam corvettes or submarines, I'll be ready. But why not? Like, will they not engage quicker if I patrol? But the problem with Strike Force isn't my navy gonna be slower to actually try and engage? Why am I using that much in trade? Oh, it is? Yeah. One of the problems also with my navy currently is I only got one naval dockyard to actually repair my ships. Mm, that's not actually a port, is it? No, it might just be naval dockyard. Because I remember having reached a stalemate before with Sweden. One of the things I did was just, yeah, as you said in my last game, just naval invade around them. But the problem right now is with supply. I hadn't thought that would be as big of an issue as it did when I actually ran up. Mm, I might just lease naval dockyards just to repair my ships. Actually, I don't think I think that's the first time I ever leased naval dockyards ever. So, like, what are you thinking about, Bert? Is it that they are not naval invading me, or what? Because that's the first thing figured when I stopped pushing is that now they can naval invade me because I have nothing to protect my backyard. Oh, Hammer, you actually there? Uh, I love when people write something like that. I really love it, and just mentioning bird in it makes my day. Yeah, that's legit the first time I ever seen you angry. And I've done a lot to piss you off, so that says something. But let's be honest, Bert, he's right. I completely agree with him. Bert should just make them better. The worst thing is, I'm the one that actually worked on the Danish content. Well, one of them, Bert did it first, but a lot of the stuff that I was mad about before I started working on it, I haven't fixed. I never figured out how to add defense companies, and it just annoys me that you can't even get the standard defense companies. Like shit, I don't care about some reliability on my mounted ATGMs. I rather want a 1% reliability on all my infantry equipment than just the ATGMs. Also, Bird, I don't know why. Why is this 6% for everything? Why all other generic companies are 1%? I've been wondering that for a while. Why haven't you fixed it yet, though? Also, when are you actually gonna modify the defense companies like you talked about, let's say, a year ago? Well, last time I believe it was Paradox that gave you shit you needed to fix. I did I did a playthrough of South Korea because they got the what's it called, a focus tree as well. And after checking out North Korea, I did that relatively easily, and then pushed the Chinese back to the mountains, and then I just held them off. And I believe that the Chinese lost a couple of million troops. I just waited until they lost like most of their manpower, and then I started pushing back. I lost no manpower doing that. Yeah, that's why I didn't. I just sat in them and then just let them get killed. I'm still not getting enough equipment. Yeah, I got almost trucks, but I don't have trains. I like trains. And so let's just readjust this. Oh, you actually like I did the serial playthrough. Yeah, I pretty much done like everyone that's not a major. I played as basically, but I'm actually not that much of a fan of Syria. But that's just because that I haven't tried them while investment actually worked. The problem with me playing Assyria is they have no industry to begin with, so it's so hard to push forward if you don't get the proper investment. Oh, yeah, I also enjoy Nigeria. I also like the meme aspect of actually having one that could become completely terrorist organization and consolidating Islam in Africa. I do wonder though if Sweden actually got a wild production compared to me. They do actually. So just sitting here waiting them out might not be the best idea actually. uh, Bird got blocked. I'll allow it though. I don't know what precedent that sets though. Hello, Gashi. So, Vicky, are you coding right now? Cool. You fixed the stuff I told you to fix yet? Oh, you're not a good coder then, Vicky. Oh, Finland is actually losing more than me. Dude is getting some skills. It was some of the Danish content that I couldn't be bothered to fix right now. Is probably my only excuse. Uh, I have to be honest though, I don't really know what to do right now to push this back. I think at one point I actually just puppeted Norway and called them in. But that might require too much work. Well, guys, you're part of the team. Alright, for now, this guy is actually gonna be on the defense until I decide to push. Uh, just making sure those damn Swedes won't backstab me. I can't remember what's oh, can I do the T debug? I can't. But the localization is lacking resources. But like, why would I go for ceasefire against Sweden? There's only death. Fuck you, bird. Yeah, I'm doing that already, Hame. Both of the ports furthest away. Yeah, that's not good. Like, I got air superiority, but they still got double my air units. I just trained them properly before entering combat with them. Yeah, but it's fun because I actually got air superiority. Yeah, that needs to be said now. Yeah, exactly, Vicky. It's so that you can only that the new decision only spawns once you actually maxed out infrastructure. Hmm, that's a good question. But a lot of nations are already providing me with a lot of equipment. But I doubt it. Oh, Korea's unified. Oh, doesn't look like it. Whoop. Hmm. The hell are you doing? What are you talking about, Bert? You want me to go nationalist outlook and then look like this? Yeah, I could do that if I wanted to do it the easy way. I never used the diplomacy tab. That's why I didn't think of this. Go to deployment and max out the amount of your main division on training. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, for fuck's sake, guys, I have to look at so many chats at once. Uh, and yeah, you guys just need to talk to yourself for a moment. I just need to figure out some stuff. Uh, I love how you're hating on my coding, Vicky. I always said I hated coding. Yeah, that's like I actually thought about that because if I can't push, I think what I'm gonna do is wait for my what's it called? Get some extra equipment deployed, units deployed. When I get them deployed, I'll try to push. If I can't push with them, then I'm just gonna keep hold the line and then try to rush nukes and just fuck up everything instead. All right, and I actually got. I need to. Where is it at? I need to launch more satellites, and I need to remember it was the ComSats. I need at least 8. And I need the LV. So let's see. Oh, wrong one. Right. But I actually never tried that hammer. I usually just. Oh, I can also establish naval base. Uh, they're already sending. Yeah, of course they are, Vicky. We are the first. Like Bird, before Bird met me, he had a Danish fetish. No, but it's Faroe Islands and Greenland. And why does the key? How do I get out of this diplomacy tab though? So just get into the standard one. Oh, open country list. I don't use the diplomacy tab that much. You did, but like I can legit quote you. I asked when I wanted before I joined the team. I asked you if there was anyone planning on content for the Danish to expand on the Danish focus tree, and you said that you were planning on doing it, but you could use some help. So that's the only reason I joined the team to begin with. Oh, I can also establish military base. But yeah, I think most of the guys actually already supplying me with stuff, Hamo. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Request military aid. You've been sucked in it. Yeah, I suck at it. Or what? What are you talking about? Because that's the primary thing. There's not a lot of these guys that actually got any power that I can't really use them for much. I can establish naval bases and military bases to actually get the modifier for that. But that's primary thing. Your power complex. What's that? Oh, and a lot of guys wants to actually send me stuff now. No, none of these guys actually wants to send me anything. And that's myself. I love that, like Bird. I can establish naval bases in Nepal, just in case, just in case that you actually suck as much at geography as the rest of America. This is not a naval power. Of course it's you, Bird. But that you need to remember, like that's the problem with management, being in management. It's always your responsibility when stuff goes wrong. I do wonder how my planes are actually doing. Oh, they're still doing alright. I still got quite a lot of asset priority considering that I only got half the planes they actually have. That's pretty insane. But Vicky, that's like you think too highly of me if you think I'm gonna go in and look at the code. Like if there what? Okay. If there was a possibility, no, I'm gonna do it, Vicky, because you told me so. I just need to remember it. If there was a possibility of actually just white piecing and taking Skåne, I would have done that. Also, is there actually a possibility to? Wait. All right. So I just reduced my enemy by quite a lot. And how's the asset priority? Oh, they still got the same planes. Let's just deploy these guys. I love how everything that held Sweden together was Finland. There's gonna be some Finnish nationalists out there happy about this. Alright, let's just see if we can do this. My FV divisions are actually built for... Oh, damn, speed. But they couldn't. And how's the supply? It's pretty horrible. That's gonna be death sentence for me again. Is that legit gonna be the thing that stops me from invading Sweden? That my troops can't forage? Oh, did I write? I hit myself in the in the flag decision. I remember fucking around with comments at a point because I was so mad at coding. Oh. And house supply. I got a new supply depot in a moment. It's annoying. Come on, guys. Rush this. Alright. And let's get some superiority. Yeah, I am Danish. Viggy is Swedish though. That's why he's really mad at seeing how Sweden is getting completely fucked. I don't know how I would actually, why I would actually stay alive if I was Swedish. Like, oh shuck. Oh. Like people use those bits so rarely that I keep forgetting that I have them. Like that's true PTSD that just pops up when Bird is complaining that I give him PTSD. And I actually want to go for the attack. I'm not gonna be defensive. Yeah, I know, but Vicky, legit, I looked over it recently and I couldn't, like, it hurt me like physically, and like just the time. You need to remember when I did the coding for the Danish 3, I'd never done any coding at all. Like this is the first I ever did, and I was alone doing it. Like I kept writing to Bird, but he's just trolling me. Because I've seen it myself. Like I'm legit ashamed. I'm legit ashamed of the coding I did. So yeah. I really loved how the only thing that kept the Swedish army together was Finland. Well, I ceasefired them. I don't know if you were AFK at the moment, but I just saw that I had the possibility to just ceasefire Finland, so I did, and they just accepted, leaving Sweden to fight for themselves. So they just didn't care at all. Mm. That's not cheating, that's a feature. I'm just saying, if Bert didn't want me to do it, he shouldn't have given me the option to do it. Let's just see if I can actually just rush these control points to win. Why are they not actually surrendering? Sweden is 100% towards capitulation. No, you told me to ceasefire Finland, Sweden. All right, so that's the first step in my world domination. And integrate Sweden. I really hope, like so many times I tried doing this, where once I actually integrate them, this country is still having what's it called? They don't get a call. No, 18%. Oh, well, 12 for the actual 12 for the actual piece. But yeah. And yeah, I know. But I don't know if it's because it's in Scandinavia or what it is, because like I've taken much bigger countries getting less tension. But I don't know if it's actually based on the industry you got or what is or what it is. That's a waste. Yeah, that would make sense at least. So what do I actually have now? ATGMs I still need. And then I actually need an Air Force. Like my Air Force did well, but it pretty much fought like underpowered all the time. I'm pretty amazed how I kept air superiority while being outnumbered that much. Oh what? Oh, it was just in two different ports. What's it called? Airfields, not ports. Oh right, now we actually got Vigi as well. Even though I don't know if this is actually a decision that he wants to fix. But yeah, Vicky, as I was saying, this land usually when you integrate them through the decision, this land is not included. They always pop up as a non-core afterwards. At least they have done it the last 12 times I attacked Sweden. Mm. Let's get some conventional warheads and then start on uh, start on the research so I can actually become a nuclear power at a point. I thought you said you were working all this time. Well, so I'm just distracting. That is what you're saying. You can't concentrate with me looking this good. Yeah, I know you're only into pants, so it's gonna be hard for me. I don't have a chance. Like maybe if my forehead was like more flat and then round, then it would be something you were into. But yeah. And let's build some comstats. Yeah, it was nice talking to you, Bert. For once. Let's get rid of the transport helicopters as well. Alright, I actually got some new air force after taking down Sweden. That's not a lot, though. Some strike fighters. Yeah, I don't care about them, to be honest. The vegan. Yo, Jiggy. So, Vicky, did you disappear once I told you to help fix something that would make Denmark get calls on Sweden? Did you hear what I said about not getting the proper calls on Sweden once I integrate them? All right. Well, like all Scandinavia got this integration decision against each other on. Like one of the things, first thing is like the flavor text. Maybe that it should say something else. Oh wait, you can't see it. Now. Yeah, I know it should take 500 days, but first of all, it should say something else than flavor text here, in my opinion. That just seems strange. And secondly, when I integrate Sweden, at least the last couple of times I tried, the Varmland Dalarna, or what's it called, this area here, it usually doesn't get integrated either. But I reported it a couple of times, but I'm just not sure that anyone actually fixed it. Yeah, that's cool, Vicky. That's a good thing. Well, when you're around and I play tests, so all the stuff I'm not gonna write up into a long journal. I can just tell you to do wild, wild playtesting. That makes it a lot easier. Mm. State ID. T-debug. State ID 881. But if it's the province you want. Wait. That's not right. Oh, state ID. No. Yeah, it is. 881. Uh, well, do you want the long answer or the short answer, Jakey? Alright. Well, that's a couple of things. 2 seconds, I just need to do this. We got this entire. Let's just see again. No. Yes, that's right, Wiggy. But it's an error I reported a lot of times, so it might be that it has been fixed. But I'm not sure. Alright, anyway, Jakey, that's this entire new bottom up here. It wasn't fixed. Well, that's cool then. I believe Finland, when you try to integrate Finland as well, there's a problem with that. But I can't remember what state, so we'll see that later. I'll just report it to you then. Right. So this new tab for the missiles that provides a lot of new options. The first here is the production, where I choose what kind of missile you actually want to produce in the different tabs, or if you want to produce a satellite or something like that. Over here, you can arm your missiles, like if you have a nuclear warhead or something like that. Then you can arm it, get it ready to fire, and then set it to fire on a certain state. Then you have to use this down here. I can't remember. I believe this first button here, and then click on another state you want to fire upon, and click on this marker. 2 seconds. I'm just removing my face because it's blocking. if I do it like this and this, yep. So this icon over here, you need to click on to select you're gonna fire from this state. And then once you selected another state, you click on this icon to actually fire upon the state. And just popping in again. Right. And yeah, that's what you use that tab for. Then the air missile system, I haven't done this a lot because I've been busy playtesting the stuff I understood firstly. Like a lot of naval stuff I haven't even done normally. And that's cool, Vicky. If you want to top that, you need to eat what's it called, the cinnamon giffles. Anyway, the sea and land system here, I haven't really checked this a lot out, but I know there's stuff like you can actually change the position of your SAM sites now. So if you build SAM sites, let's say in this province, I can up them here, then take them out of this province, move them into another province. So the SAM sites are actually movable now. Yeah, but don't worry, you're gonna be integrated in a moment. Finally, be part of a proper nation, Vicky. Also, you need to change your name around. Still, if you change your name around, you get moderator on this Twitch channel. Right, and then there's this. Then there's this entire satellite system. Here you see which satellite you actually have in orbit right now. You see over here, you can see all the satellites. But Vicky, do you really need to watch anyone other than me? And down here, you can see what you actually try to do. Like, how many have I delivered? How many satellites have I sent up into space? And how many have I lost trying to send up into space? Yeah, no, Vicky, I'm kind of sad. I want you in my other place as well. And here you select, like when you want to send stuff into space, you select which rocket you want to send off, and then what are they gonna carry? Like, do they want something special? I haven't really tried the special purpose, what they actually do yet. But then there's the satellites. Yeah, the satellites they do a couple of different things. I'll get to it over here. Like here you can see the highest the one furthest up is the worst kind of satellites. Like this is the just the navigations one we're looking at. But when you have the worst satellites, navigation satellites, they have a minimum effect a modifier of 0% division speed, 0% air superiority, mission efficiency, all of this, and then a maximum of 5. And then the more down you get, then the more coverage you get, the higher you'll get. So if you get the best satellites, like that's 2030, what's it called, 2035, something like that. If you get the best satellites there, and then put as much coverage of your satellites as is possible overall, then you'll max out at 40% extra buffs, like 40% extra division speed, air support, mission efficiency, all of this. And the different, like the navigation satellites got one, some modifiers, the communication got some other, and the reconnaissance got some others. So they all provide different stuff. And over here you can select what's your nuclear status. The reason I can't select any of this down here is because I don't have a nuclear warhead yet. I need to produce one of those when I start out as a miner before I can actually select any of these. And the nuclear doctrine decides what can I actually do with my nukes. Like, am I only allowed to fire when people fire at me, or what am I gonna do? Oh, I think that's because Skåne used to when you uh, when you went nationalist, you get this decision. So I think that's might be why they haven't put it in, but it should be in there as you just put it in. So that's good. Now, guys, that's probably because you're using the wrong branch. This branch is the missile compatibility 1.11. You need to switch around because people are developing on different branches. Goshi. Yeah, I know, Vicky. And that's fine. As long as it gets fixed. I know it's not going to be fixed, but on this playthrough anyway. No, not everything is for you, even though you want the entire world to center around you, sweet. And propaganda. And to anyone who doesn't actually know, gosh, haven't you been coding the military the officer rework? No, it's only Jakey. It's only available to developers, people who game test and stuff like that. So only people that's part of the team so far, because it's still in playtesting phase. Once it's completely ready, it'll be released. Well, guys, when you did the work on the officer rework, you had to click over on a different branch, and that's the branch you need to change over to the missile. Just increasing election threshold just so minor parties doesn't matter. But yeah, so we are still here. Let's just launch some comsats. How many did I have? I have 15, so that's gonna be 7 launches. Yeah, alright. I just figured that the reason you said it was because you're gonna leave once you once you once you wrote it. But what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, I was about to say like there's a lot of stuff that I want to correct on the Danish focus tree. If you're really bored at some point, you could aid me. But like stuff like defense companies, like just they don't have the standard defense company. That's a single thing that just annoys me. They do for everything else, but the two first ones they don't. And that's a couple different like minor stuff that I need to correct on the Danish rework at some point. And that's because I puppeted Sweden. Wait, what? Why does it look like Denmark just popped off now? Oh, well that's most likely because that's what happened. Like that's the same way with South America and Africa. They also look like they fit together. That's because there was one giant landmass at one time. But that's like geography lessons. I believe what's it called Pandora or something like that. That was what the landmass was called back when everything was connected. Mm. And I can build more stuff, but I actually want to fire off some navigation satellites because I don't have any of those. That little hole in Oslo. Yeah, exactly. I just thought about that as well. I haven't noticed that before you actually said it, but yeah, looks like the top of the Jutland was actually up there. I just think I'm going for nukes. I don't want to do this anyway. But the SAM side, I could actually do. I made a mistake when I was fighting as Israel invading Saudi Arabia, that they had such insane SAM sites that my Air Force, even though it was superior, it just got wrecked completely. And we actually got CAS as well. And but Vicky, weren't you actually planning on making some Swedish content at some point? Or was that just trolling? Or you're still planning on that once you're done bug fixing everything? Uh, how's the integration coming along? 200 days still. I don't think I'll just invade Norway. I should be able to do that anyway. You don't have a fantasy? Oh, so you mean like you don't know what to actually do if you would make a focus tree? Oh, well, you're more than welcome to go over some of my stuff in the Danish one and correct some if you see something, because there's a lot of stuff that needs doing. But at the point I never had the skill to actually do it, so I just kind of stopped because I was the only one working on it. What system are you using, Goshi? Are you using Git extensions? And my economy is broken, so I need to default. Oh, I didn't actually see I was nearing a financial collapse. So let's just default. Yeah, I don't know how Git extension function, Goshi, so you might want to talk with Wiki. Maybe he knows, or maybe Bert does, but I have no idea what Git extension, how they work. Maybe I should try. Can I actually leave you? No, I actually have to do the focus for it. But that way I at least get the core on Skåne now that I know Wiki said that I won't get the core on Skåne. I'm guessing you're talking at Goshi, or you're talking at me. Talking to me. Are you actually talking to me? Oh, what the fuck? That looks a bit disgusting, me. That's cool, Goshi. And did you get it examined by Kalkalesh? He usually have some pointers when people finish one of the officer reworks, just to make sure that everyone does it right. Or you should say to him, he's the main responsible guy for that. Like the only thing coding wise, I'm Kalkalesh, the one that the council member. Like the only thing, what's it called, coding wise, I'm in charge of is the Afghanistan focus tree. Everything else is mainly just the Discord and community that I'm trying to get a hold of right now. Well, the mod is gonna like if you see how the mod runs for me, isn't that faster than what yours does already? Because we made a lot of fixes that should make the mod run faster on the developers version than on the Steam version. But one of the problems is, Jakey, that every time we make some new stuff, every time we make some new stuff to the game, it actually it also makes the game go slower. So like we keep trying. Well, Bird keeps trying to develop better code to actually make it run smoother. But the problem is, yeah, we want to get new stuff. But the thing is, if you're expecting it to run like vanilla, it's never gonna run like vanilla. It's never gonna run that fast. We simply got too much stuff going on. And yeah, but the problem is like the Steam version is not running that great, to be honest. They also have the what's it called, the research tab lag and stuff like that. That's a couple of oversights we did last time we updated it. But it should run better in the next update. But that's the only things I can think of, Jakey, is like I never put on. I, I usually never put on what's it called, NATO, because the moment you get a world war, the game is gonna run so slow. So if you have NATO on, there's a good chance that someone will piss off a NATO member, and then suddenly you'll have World War III happening because of high world tension. So never put on NATO. Uh, disable micronation. That also helps a bit. And then generally just make sure you stay at a somewhat low world tension. If it gets too high, you'll end up having to deal with the world war, and when the world war happens, that's gonna ruin the game no matter well, not ruin the game, but that's gonna make it run slow no matter what. But that's like your brain, isn't it, Vicky? Yeah, but that's fixed as well. As you can see, when I open focus trees, it just does it instantly. That was yeah, that was some code that was fucked up, but that's fixed as well. Now we just need to get the update out, and then you guys also can play it. So Vicky, you said like the only thing keeping you back is a lack of imagination. So how come you haven't started trying to work on AI with Bird? Does that not interest you or what? Because I mean, like, what the work you're doing is great and all, but like, if you wanted to do some more complex stuff, you should get into the AI coding. All right, that's fair. But that's how I feel about all coding, to be honest. Like, I only code when there's no one else that can do it. That's pretty much how I operate. Like right now, I'm just waiting on the Afghanistan focus tree I've created. I'm waiting, hoping that some of the other developers actually pick up the rest that needs to be done. Otherwise, I need to do it, and I really can't be bothered because I hate coding. But I'll do it anyway if no one picks it up. Yeah, waiting. Like I've tried to push it for as long as I could, but I want the Afghanistan in the next update. So I need to actually do something if I want them in. And we got close to no SAM sites actually. Nuclear reactor. What else can I actually get? I can actually upgrade my ports now that I got nothing else to use my buildings on. But yeah, Vicky, you're welcome to help me fix the last of the Afghanistan focus as well if you got nothing to do. You don't really need an imagination because I already wrote out everything that needs done. Yeah, well, Denmark you can just go apeshit on because they're already in the master branch. So you just need to fix that on bug fixes and then just push it. Mm. I actually got a lot of IFVs now. So maybe I should think about move my production line around a bit. What do I like? Multi-role fighter. Yeah, I don't want that to be honest. Artillery can still be upgraded as well. And manpads I should need some of as well. No, not really. So let's just see. IFVs down here. And just push it down to 1. Let's push for some small arms. By the way, Wiggy, have you been busy for some time? I feel like you were gone for a little while, and then you just suddenly reappeared again. Oh, you're still busy. What's happening? Exams or what? You have. Oh, right. You got COVID, right? So how was that actually? Did you get sick or was it just nothing? Oh, that's pretty anticlimactic. Like you've been waiting for it for 2 years and then nothing happens when you get it. Like if I got it, I would at least want to like feel like I was about to die, knowing that I actually done something to try and stop this. But yeah, Oh, but did you guys actually have restrictions? Like, when did Sweden start putting up restrictions? Because the first part of COVID, they went like, nah, let's not do anything. And nothing to see here. Do this. I should think about leaving the EU. Well, if you feel like you're done, you should commit it and then write to Kalkalesh. Then he'll probably come back and tell you something you should try and do better next time. Yeah, I know. Like in Denmark, they did the dumbest thing. Like they added new restrictions in December, but they told us four days before putting in the restrictions. So those 4 days, people just went out partying like crazy. Like just like don't give us that time to actually go out and do crazy shit. Mm, mm, mm. Alright, let's go for the monthly population then. As I said, Gashi, you should commit. I don't know what a man commit is. That's so stupid, Jackie, because like if you tell people like in 4 days we're gonna shut everything down, then of course people are gonna act crazy. Commit is when you say now you actually want this to be part of the branch you are on, and then you push it. That means you put it out so other people can use it as well. Well, not use it, but just see it and all. Oh, it's really horrible supply I got in Sweden. What about utility vehicles? Oh, I also need trains. Trains and utility vehicles. Why do you hate writing in English, Vicky? That's actually a fun thing because like my English writing skills they've been the same for as long as I can remember. But like just after starting streaming, my English my alright, I can't speak English while I'm trying to say it, but like uh yeah, my my English speaking skills are actually getting better. Like I don't know why I just forgot all English just as I was saying that. How old are you, Vicky? Ah, yeah. Like I remember when I was in what's it called, college. Like we spoke English like weekly, so both writing and talking was quite easy. All right, I actually integrated Sweden, so that was quite easy. But then I didn't do it for like 6 years or something like that. And that I could really feel that when I tried to speak it suddenly again. But the fun thing, like us Scandinavians, we're gonna hate on our own English capabilities. But to be honest, we are still doing quite well on the in the English department. Like the grammar might not be perfect, but like most countries can actually understand us when we travel outside of Scandinavia. Like I remember like one of the exercises where I was with British people, and they kept complimenting me on my English while I was just like I feel like I suck, but yeah, they can still understand us and they're just happy about that. And let's actually get the proper supplies now. But yeah, let's see how many actually. Yeah, so you're right. Skåne is also not a call, but I just used to have Skåne. Like that's usually what I invade Sweden with because I had the claim in the what's it called, the political decision, where the claim is. Yeah, but it seems like I should leave EU if I want to do that. Where are you from, Jakey? And yeah, Vicky. But the fun thing is like Swedish is the one I got the most problem with. Like written Swedish is really bad. When they speak Swedish, I understand somewhat most of it, but written Swedish, I don't understand anything. Oh, yeah, but not for me. That's the fun thing because the Norwegians they're really close to Danish. So a lot of the Norwegian I understand easily. Like we even had some Norwegian from northern Denmark. No, well I was from Copenhagen. I grew up in Copenhagen and then we moved out here in the west out here in the western part of Jutland. Yeah, I know, but it's still like as I said, I understand people speaking Swedish, but written Swedish, I don't understand that. Like I was in the Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish channel we got on the Discord, and sometimes when the Swedish people write something, I have no idea what's going on. Like no clue at all. But if like no Kingstripe, he's from Norway. When he writes, it's just like reading a Danish person writing. Alright, I actually just forgot that I got a lot of extra industry. So I should actually build some more stuff. Let's first try to send up some of the stuff I already have. 10. Right, and I wanted to. What's it called? The GNS satellites. Mm, let's launch them. Yeah, I know I'm in a lot of debt, Jake, but it's only 7% interest rate, so it doesn't really matter that much. You should control every state for it to be formable. I don't think Scandinavia is formable in this. All right. Also, this I remember reporting this a lot. Uh, oh, for fuck's sake! I can't see it because of my face again. This, like that. This is stuff I reported before I even joined the Millennium Dawn team. But it was also stuff that I somehow didn't even think about correcting myself when back when I was coding. It's called Unite the Nordic People. and it's supposed to change your name to Scandinavian Union or Kalmar Union. Yeah, I think it might change the flag, but I really don't want another flag. I want the Danish flag to dominate Scandinavia. And how did my GDP? Holy shit! Oh, my income just plummeted. Yeah, that's the industry. Uh, let's just get rid of some of these military factories. Alright. And now I can also start nuclear reactor. Oh, I don't even have infrastructure here. Like Sweden is just gonna be one nuclear hellscape. Like it used to be. Like it's used. I can't speak right now. I don't know what's happening. And how's my justification of Norway coming along? Alright, I'm soon there. The only thing I'm worried about, I think that I might get too high of world tension before actually conquering all of Scandinavia. That's Shetland. Let's just remove one of these. My GDP didn't actually fall that much when I took over Sweden. But it's so fun, like seeing like Scandinavia and the nations, how low the population tax is compared to the corporate tax, because we just got no population up here. Right, let's try to leave EU. That way I can actually get my core on Skåne without having to release Sweden and then reintegrate them. Alright, I should also see the navy. And let's say return and return. The flag decision, it's called Unite the Nordic People. Oh, yeah, update the Iberian flag. I think it might just be a localization error. Because it actually does the right thing. Denmark will be known as the Scandinavian Union. That seems right, but I think it might just be the localization. Right, I'll just click it even though I hate it. Yeah, so it actually changes the flag. I just want to see. Yeah, alright, I can actually reload now to save. I don't want such a disgusting flag. I want the Danish. I want Dannebro to be flown all over Scandinavia. And yep. Let's remove this. Propaganda, combat. Remove this. Remove this. Oh no. I actually want one of these. Oh yeah, here it is. And right. All right. I also sent up my DNS satellites. How many did I actually get up there? All right, so I should actually be able to update that as well. So what does that actually give me? Oh, that's not that great actually. Oh, now it updated. That's pretty great actually. Cool, Vicky. Good job. And so reconnaissance satellites, I still need. That's spy sat. But let's start out with just building a lot of rockets because I need a lot of those just to keep on sending up satellites. Let's just say 100. That might actually be annoying to wait on. Alright, 40. That should be fine. And some monthly population. And we'll go for triggering leaving you again. And alright. Right, I'll need to get something to snack on, and then I need to take a piss. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so me getting my snacks was a complete failure. I tried to make like glazing to some cake that my sister made me, but it needed glazing, and that didn't go as well as it should. So now I got a lot of fluid, uh, what's it called, fluid glazing, just lying around. But for some reason, like glazing is one of the most simple things you can ever do, and still I somehow managed to fuck it up. Hmm. And we got new doctrines. Right, I also forgot to actually. Oh no, I didn't. It just unfucked themselves when I actually when I also saved. Then they just went back to the old. Right, so someone said that my submarine should just be on their own. Well, that's some good starting stats. And he's gonna be concealed. And let's just try to drill these guys, see if I actually got the oil to support it. And he actually got something? Nope, not really. So, are people still around? I'm just talking to myself now. And did I actually start? Yeah, I started some missile production. And we get another of these events that's just pure niceness. And Sweden, Norway is actually able to get attacked now. Right, the multi-role fighter is actually gonna support the other guy. As I already have pretty much many air superiority fighters, that's gonna help him as well. And let's just put them in a position where they're actually good to help to begin with. And let's invade. Oh, I had military bases in them. Well, that doesn't matter. They don't have enough troops to actually stay on the front lines all the way up. It's the same thing every time I do this. Sweden is the only speed bump on the way. Once I get past Sweden, everyone else is going to be steamrolled. First, Norway, because they don't have enough manpower to actually command their front line, and Finland is going to lose due to the fact that I also got a bigger front line on them, and that by the time I'm actually attacking Finland, I've got so much industry to support me. Mm. Oh, you got the missile branch working, Gosha. Gosh, Goshu. Mm, Sweeland, isn't that? Yeah, that's where I want my reactors, so I don't. I can't be asked to do that, to be honest. I'm gonna try and eat the cake I made, but it's so fluid, so I'm probably gonna look disgusting while doing it. Just a fair warning. And let's integrate Norway. And world tension just flew up. Because it's not been added. I think that's Norway Sweden, actually, in the game. If I remember correctly, then if Norway takes the right focus tree and Sweden does the same, they can actually get Norway Sweden. Yeah, I think a lot of Swedish people would be mad about that though. And let's get the up-to-date torpedoes. Did I actually start just firing on Finland? I already forgot. Yeah, I did. And will I get Norway integrated first, though? Oh, I will. That's great, because then I'll have the full front line to push from. And how about... still 120 days for my missiles to be done. And we got the first step towards leaving the EU. Oh, it's so fluid. Like I'm picking up glazing from my cutlery, like just trying to get it on the cake. Well, that's a pretty broad question, Gosha. One thing is like the missile. If you look into test task, uh, look into this. What's it called? The channel called tester task. But there's a lot of different things you need to do to actually get to that point, Gotcha. But if you look into the, well, if you got everything and you just want to launch a target, then you take the missile control, put up what missile you already got, and then put in what warhead you already got, and then you need to click on the state you want to launch from, and then click on the state you want to launch to. But that requires you to actually build the missiles to begin with. Also, if there's stuff you don't understand, you should go into the tester task, then look what Papinian actually wrote up, because he needs people to tell him what needs more explaining to actually figure out. So he can actually create a guide, or at least some pointers to what you actually need to do different stuff. That's disgusting. Oh, I just got glazing all over. Oh, this is so disgusting. I just got glazing all over me. Oh, and it's falling apart. Oh no. Alright. I need to actually get something to eat this with, because it's impossible for me to eat with my hands. I'm just getting something. Ugh! Ugh! And I'm back. Now I actually got something to eat with. And let's get back to look at Finland. Oh, this is actually good. Mm-mm. I got some nuclear reactor. Yeah, I got the best one I possibly can right now. I just need to create the nuclear warheads and then the nuclear reactors over here. And then should be golden. Then Denmark is soon on the way to becoming a nuclear power. Mm-mm. And what is the next thing to do? Oh, asteroid mining. Alright, propaganda efforts as well. How's my... I'm actually not a regional power yet. No, that's strange. That's only because we got some major powers up here in the north. Not north, in Europe. Because I don't understand why I'm not taking that position. Because you can get regional power as soon as you're more than 0.2% of the world's industry. Salvo is like a bunch when you want to fire a bunch of missiles in a row. Hmm. Duration. I don't actually know. And we could write that up to Papinian, so he actually knows. Mm. Let's just see, missile. But like, Gashi, everything you notice about stuff like that, look at how I'm writing it in the missile rework. You should just do the same. If there's something you don't understand, then take a picture of what you don't understand, and then write it in the missile rework. That way, you'll get an explanation. Also, you'll get everyone else to also understand it, because if you don't understand it, there's probably other people that won't understand it either. Let's go for railguns. And cruise missiles. And let's put on some new music. And nope, I don't want anyone to. Oh, that's actually a puppet. Alright, I just need to write that to bird. I don't actually know where to put that. I'll put it in an arrow. And how's my... Alright, my interest rate is actually not that bad. Alright, soon Sweden got the last infrastructure, and then they can start producing actual nuclear reactors. I might actually end up being a nuclear power before even taking Finland. Right, and I actually got the missiles now. Oh, that's the wrong tab. I also forgot. Is it Reconnaissance Satellites that I'm lacking? Yeah. So, Reconnaissance Satellites. And how many missiles do I have now? I have 40. So, spy sats. How many can I actually... I have 40 missiles. How many can I actually launch? How many spy sats can I launch with that? So let's say 40. And let's say spy sat. Oh damn. That's 1 for 1. They weigh a lot. Alright. So, I said I had 40, right? I already forgot. Oh yeah, it also says that inventory. 40. So I need 40 spy sets. And... spy sets. Yep. Alright. And expand. So I can get some more resources. Yep, and I'm building up my reactors. So, not long until I actually become nuclear power. And how long until I actually get the withdrawal treaty? Alright. And where did that go? It's here. Oh, I can actually do that now. Oh. That actually takes a long while. I figured it would, but I didn't think it was that much. And how long do we have left? Alright, halfway there. So deploy my special forces. And let's set my units to train. And I'll get my air force to train as well. Oh, I actually have some transport planes. I'll throw them down here. I don't need them for now. What I do need though is... oh, I actually have 100 MR multi-role fighters now as well. Alright, we'll might as well just use them as long as I have them. The strike fighters I don't actually want. The light fighters I don't want either. Ocean patrols I could. Let's just push them down near my capital as well. I rarely ever actually build those myself. But yeah, the light jets, get rid of these, and the strike fighters as well. Oh yeah, and I also got a lot of APCs I don't want. And self-propelled AA, and self-propelled artillery. And recon tanks, and transport helicopters. Right, once I take down Finland, I'm actually gonna change up my template. Uh, I want some tank template then because I'm not gonna be fighting in these hilly hilly plains and mountains anymore. If I attack or when I attack Germany, I'm actually gonna be fighting in plains and cities. So I actually want main battle tanks. Mm-mm. And I got air doctrine in a moment as well. And as priority. Alright. Right, I'll just move my plate over to the sink. A moment, 2 seconds, something like that. I don't actually know what's happening with my only skills today. Like the events I made, they're so memey. I remember it every time they pop up that I made it because I was just face rolling through those events. I reached a point where Bird was telling me that I finished most of my focus tree, and he told me I should add events, and I just hated doing that. So no, I just face rolled through those events. And yep. It's really the minor nations that's leaving Europe. That makes no sense. Denmark, Cyprus, and Slovakia. Like, it makes sense United Kingdom might want to leave, but the minor nation, that makes little sense. Alright, how high is my expenses actually going? Yeah, so still not anything compared to my entire budget. And I'm actually... No, I'm not. Why is it not anywhere to be seen? Oh, that is my spy satellite production. How many was I actually creating? Oh, I was creating 40. So I can actually launch all the spy sets at once. I got both the missiles and satellites to do that. And strike fighters can launch. Oh, I didn't actually know that. let's improve my SAM sites because I don't really. There's a couple of years until I actually want to do the 2015 research. And I'm actually pretty well off on all of my production. Oh yeah, I should actually start producing main battle tank because I know I'm gonna use that once I've fought Finland. But yeah, Finland is just one big forest as well. So do they actually have mountains in Finland? It mainly look like hills. That's fun. I know my parents are going skiing in Finland in this winter, but doesn't really look like they got that many mountains to ski on. Mm. And we got the spy set production. So let's launch 40 of these. Put in a spy set. Alright, that was wrong. Spy set. Then let's do 40 launches. Oh, that might be. It was 14 that actually failed. Right, and let's build some more of these. Oh, I don't have civilian factories to do that. What about leasing? Yep, I can do that. And mm, is there actually anything I want to do? Let's start building tanks. Well, researching tanks. Uh, oh, I never actually started building. And let's go for this. This is actually an expiration date. Yeah, there's an expiration date for this as well. There's some horrible war goals. I actually thought that they were without an expiration date. But now I actually got core on Schleswig, so I can just justify for the core. Then I'll actually be able to then I'll just keep the justification forever. I can't do that yet. Maybe the other war goal needs to expire before. And the political decisions. Nope, can't claim until I actually left the EU. So just while I'm leaving, I still can't claim. That's pretty strange, though. Uh, I'm just gonna report that. Uh, I'm just tagging Vicky. I don't know if you're still here, Vicky, but I'm tagging you. Uh, Alright. So I actually haven't spotted a lot of playtesting thing for the missile rework in this playtesting. It's been mainly Danish stuff I actually figured out while playing that needed fixing. And how's it looking here? Alright. A little under 100 days. Yeah, of course I did. Also integrated it already. Did Oh, John, you missed like the whole like I actually got fucked by Sweden in the beginning because I just ran over and they hadn't protected this passing, but they protected Malmö. Then I just pushed up all the way up to almost before Linköping, and then just held this, but they still had the port here and the port here. And that was kind of a problem because my units weren't reinforcing because I had no supplies nearby because I was still holding on to the ports. I didn't get enough supplies then. So like I got up to here and then I just started pushing back and I ended up taking Göteborg and Malmö. But after taking them, I still was stuck at the front line around here. But then I just noticed that that Finland they had guaranteed Sweden, so I was in a war with both Finland and Sweden. But after seeing they were in the war, then I was able to white piece them. So I just asked Finland to fuck off, and they did. And after Finland fucked up, I could just steamroll Sweden. They didn't have the army to actually take me on. It was actually Finland that kept them back, held me back this entire time. I was kind of saying, like John, you saw how small my air force was, right? Yeah, I had like 70 yeah 70 planes or 80 planes or something like that. But they were fully they were the highest tier that they could be. And I kept air superiority in Sweden even though they had almost 200 planes and they had 10 anti-air guns. So I had 10 anti-air guns and 200 almost 200 planes against my 70 80 planes, and I had like far more air superiority than them. It was like 80% or something like that. It was quite insane. So yeah, that really proved to me that training your what's it called planes is actually so vital when you want to invade. Mm. And no, we don't want any investment because I'm building nuclear reactor in Stockholm for all that's worth. I need as much nuclear nuclear material as possible. Mm. Nuclear, like I want first strike. No one's no one's gonna try and take me on. Oh, I actually got a very high interest rate now. So it might be time to actually default again. I defaulted my economy so many times. It's that time of the month again where I can't pay my bills, so I'll just declare bankruptcy. And it works. Works like a charm. I would love to do that in real life though. Just default on everything I owe people. I don't actually owe people anything, but it'd still be nice. Take a bunch of loans and just default after you spent it all on partying and computer parts and whatnot. And Norway became a part of me. And let's just get our navies united again. And let's pull out the submarines. Select them. They should go here, and the other guys should go here. And we'll go strike force here. Remove this area. And yep. And convoy rating. Commence rating. That's actually pretty bad. It gives convoy rating efficiency, but like capital ship attack and screen attack is reduced. I just feel like that's too much. And did I actually? Oh, I'm not done producing my missiles yet. But global navigation satellites that put my division speed up quite a lot. I support construction speed, everything. Yeah, that's nice. So these guys are gonna be air superiority there, and then you are air superiority here. And let's see, anything else? All right, he can get some cash as well. Oh, that's too many military factories. I don't want that. That's 24. Like I want actual civilian factories because I need them to produce more rockets and stuff like that. But there's no reason for me to have that many military factories. And let's just wrong button. Doctrines, division speed. Alright. I hope this is gonna be quick. I think it might be. Alright, also need to remember my supply. That's pretty useless actually that they don't have a railway. I know they're still in low supply. Yeah, they are. Well, they have to make do then. And not complete organization yet. Alright, that's good. Now let's mow them down. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Oh, I only get one world tension for actually declaring war. So let's see. That's pretty green numbers. And is my navy actually? Yeah, it's also fighting. So I think Finland is regretting pulling out of the war before. And a submarine. Oh no, I actually got other stuff I need to do first. The C4 equipment, yeah. And Puppet Finland. The fun thing is actually, I have some calls on Estonian now. Maybe I should think about doing an invasion. How long? Some days until they're ready. And let's integrate these guys as well. Yeah, but that's like the moment I take down Sweden. Sweden is no doubt the biggest adversary to Denmark. The moment you take down Sweden, you got the good thing about like Norway having a giant border. Like the border between Norway and Sweden is so big, so they didn't even have the manpower to guard the entire border. So it took down Norway in no time. And by the time I'm taking down Sweden, Finland, I'm just so much superior that they can't do anything about it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some nationalist Finnish people out there that's not gonna be happy about how quickly that went. And let's just stop all this. It has to rename convoys. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that though. Do I actually have anything else I want to start? I got the main battle tanks happening at soon. But until then I should probably just focus on my air superiority fighters. Like if I'm gonna fight. How do you create missiles? Gosh it. That's pretty easy. You go into the missile tab, then you go into the missile production, and then you need to select which kind of missiles you actually want. If I remember correctly, the best ones to fire off, the one with the longest range is that one, ICBM. Then when you selected those, you need to create a bunch of those. Then you also need to create your missile head. And that's a different couple of ways doing that. Uh, like you need to combine it in here, but you need to create the warheads as well. And I know you can create nuclear warheads in here, but I don't know. Oh, that's fucked. Oh, it's fixed again. I know we played nuclear warheads in here, but I don't know if the normal warheads get created in here as well. Mm. Why is your what at 0? Yeah, what is at 0%? Oh, this one. That's probably because you don't have nuclear reactors. You need to research nuclear reactors, and then you need to build nuclear reactors, and then you need to enrich. And I'm going for secret nuclear program. Can I actually go for nuclear triad, or what does that require? Has nuclear power or secret nuclear power? I already have that. Oh, I need a nuclear warhead, that's why. Yeah, but I don't want to create the weak nuclear warheads. I want the big ones. What about your nuclear status and your nuclear doctrine? Are you actually a nuclear power? So you're a secret nuclear power, and you got a nuclear reactor. You built these nuclear reactors someplace. I don't know that actually. That's also one of the things I need to ask him. I usually just take high because I figured highly enriched uranium is probably better. Oh damn, my game just crashed. And let's get into the game again. I have monthly saves. How come, John? It's not really a problem. I feel like the game is pretty quick, so even going back a month is not really a problem. Why did you ask, John? Oh, so you're one of those kind of guys that really micromanage your generals. Like when I go to war, there's two things I do. I draw a giant front line, and then I just micromanage by ordering them to do stuff. I don't want my generals because they can't think for themselves. It's always retarded what they plan to do. So if I want to do them something specific with my units, I do it myself. Because last playtesting I did when I was playing as Israel, my units kept getting encircled because when they attacked someone, they attacked all 20 units into one state, and then the moment they actually broke through, all of them went into that state. So the Saudi Arabians could just run around my entire front line because they were all just running into the same state. So after having done that a couple of times, I just stopped actually letting them handle on their own. Like a line like Friendland is easy because I know I'm gonna beat them all over. So I just let that run its course. But otherwise, I try to micromanage. Also, just as you can see, like my naval invasion, I'm just planning on landing. And the moment I've land, I'm pretty much just gonna tell them to just attack to all sides. And how's my missile doing? Oh damn! Let's get rid of this again. Rid of this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Alright. 7 days. So John, have you been continuing any work, or you've been playing some yourself? And yeah, I got a bunch of satellite launches now. Oh, that's fun. I don't think I ever seen Russia go the communist path. Oh damn, 4 hours homework. What are you studying? Psychology? Like a bachelor or just like a high school level, or at what point are you? Oh, what's your main class then? Let's just see what do I actually need. My specialized at 10. Navigation is 21.6, and out of how many can I actually, how high can it go? 25 and 30. Oh, what else? Uh, let's just put up some navigation satellites. What are you gonna graduate as, John? What are you gonna graduate as? Like, is it something specific, or is it high school, or what is it? Also, where are you from, actually? Ah, high school. Let's just see. Oh, you're actually from America. Oh, you've been up a long time, haven't you? Like, you've been up early. So that's how you take over two nations. Like, I'm thinking about taking down Germany, but I don't know if Germany is gonna be the last fight. Like, if I fight them, I don't know if the world tension rises too high. I think so. So I might want to think about if it should be Germany or what are they called? Russia, because Russia won't get Western allies. Oh damn, they had a lot of military factories here. Maybe I should actually just convert it. I don't know why I never done that before. Right, how much stuff do I have left lying around? Like APCs. Let's get rid of these. The AA we'll get rid of as well. Self-propelled, yep. Recon tanks, transport helicopters, light jets, multi-role, stay with carrier, I don't want. Alright. The fun thing is, like, I know when I'm going to war with either either Russia or Germany, they're gonna have such insane air power. Mm. And I can actually launch the satellites now. So let's put this on, and oh, that's a lot of useless spy sets. Oh right, that just continued down. Oh, that's so strange. Oh yeah, that's fine, Jiggy. I don't know how much longer though I'll stick around. I got some friends that asked me if we should play some Counter Strike soon, and I might just jump over and join them. Oh, there's still 10 days left, but that's gonna be in Danish, sadly. So you probably won't understand much of what's happening. But yeah, I'm just waiting for them to say that they're ready. That's probably the opposite. Like it's so rare that we're actually angry when we play. Majority of the time we're actually pretty yeah, pretty happy. Like John, you can see I got like a clip I made the other day that's called "Being Good at Negev" or something like that. That's a good underlying of how historically happy we can be. Like one of my friends started laughing and I started laughing, and it's just like yeah, we got some very contagious laughs in that stream. And I finally got the production. Oh, that actually weighs nothing. So I got 5. Should not just be 10. Oh damn, 10 flights. Yeah. And let's see how that affects my modifiers. Oh, I actually reached regional power now. Yeah, and my global satellites, they almost maxed out. And utility vehicles. And don't know if I actually have anything else to use my political power on now. Then I should just be puppeting. Oh yeah, I still got some foreign influence. Oh, that's not about year, if I recall correctly. That's about how much power you actually have in the European Union. Like the bigger the nation, the bigger the chances are, the higher chances are that you can actually become the different kind of chairs they got in the European Commission. But like I haven't really played around with the EU. Usually I disable it, to be honest, because I hate all these decisions, having so many decisions. Oh, I can become president of the European Council, but I'm on my way to right now. I'm trying to actually leave EU, so that would be kind of strange for me to become president. And there's still a bug with nuclear warheads, it seems. Uh, uh, Helium kinds, but it's not available space size. Yeah, that's actually true what Jen says. Like, I don't know how to get other nations to stop having it, but if you actually annex them, that should fix it. Hmm. And I still don't have a nuclear warhead. I'll just think about creating one. Just gonna create a single one so I can actually get the nuclear power. And oh, why can't I do that? It has completed its nuclear program and successfully constructed a nuclear warhead. But it already has secret nuclear power. Oh, yeah, well, Jiggy, I haven't, as I said, I don't think I ever actually tried doing the European Union stuff. Like, I've done some investment stuff. I just played as Denmark and just bought up everything, but I never actually did try the complete the nuclear program. That is, but I never actually did the European Union stuff. Maybe I should try it at some point. Uh, so I got nuclear power. Does not have nuclear. Oh, it does not. That makes sense. I read it as I needed to have it. And I'm gonna go for nuclear triad just for the extra deterrence. And my economy is still going to shit. 40 billion deficit a day. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things in the European Union that require a lot of time to actually do. And did I actually have? No, I didn't produce any. Did I just forget? I still need some satellites to actually, some navigation satellites to improve my overall coverage. Let's just make 30. What about you, John? You ever done the European Union stuff? Like, I know you can form like the United European Nations. I've seen the AI do that. But yeah, to be honest, I can't remember the last time I actually, like, it's been more than a year since I actually played on Steam. So I have to be honest, I have no idea. Oh shuck. So I have no idea what's actually going on there. And hey Jack. Right, so I should have maxed out my navigation satellites for 2005 at least. I think spy sets, I got a long way to go. Yeah, I do. So what about communications? What is the max for that? That's 25, so I'm almost there as well. So let's just say 40 on that. Let's launch some satellites in the meantime. And GNS, 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 and GNS. So, how many GNS do I have? I have 30. I have 4 in each. Let's start out by doing 5. I don't want to do math. No, 6. I really suck at math though. And I'll wait with launching anymore. If I got any tips, well, first of all, download the mod called Millennium Dawn. To be honest, like I played a little of classic, but a lot of the classic stuff that really annoys me in general. So I really recommend getting on some mods quite quickly. All right, guys. So I'm switching over to Counter-Strike now, and that's gonna be in Danish. So I'm sad to say that a lot of you guys probably won't enjoy it. You're free to watch, of course. I will respond in English, but I'll be talking Danish with my friends. Yeah, and Old World Blues as well, John. That's also a good one. And Kaiserreich. That's also. Yeah, anyway. I'm just gonna jump out and start up the stream in a moment. So. Well, See you guys.